Thanks for tuning in. I hope this video will benefit you. If you're an eBay seller, please watch. It's about returns and it's about avoiding unnecessarily paying refunds. So eBay have got a little sneaky trick that they're using to make sellers pay refunds when it's not necessary. And the trick is this: they're stating that something is delivered when there's no tracking scan back. Okay? So normally what you do is you refund when the item is tracked back to base. When the item is sent, it's sent with a tracking number, typically. Well, it should be sent with a tracking number. That tracking number is uploaded, and when there's a delivery scan, you have to refund. You've got, I think, 2 or 3 days to refund. If you don't, then you could be in danger of getting a defect, or worse still, case closed without seller resolution, and you don't want to be getting those, because on as little as 0.5% of those, and you could lose your standing on eBay. You could end up as a below standard seller, and that's the last thing you want. So just coming back to this, if you have a look at my returns at the moment, right, just go through them. The first one here at the top doesn't match description or photos. Well, I mean, that's okay, forget that. I mean, this is by the by, but that's false. As most of the time when people open these cases, they know that they'll have to pay a return shipping fee if they say buyer remorse. So yeah, doesn't match the description or photos. That's nonsense. But if you look at these two at the bottom here, we've got here return delivered, return delivered. Okay, let's investigate, because I haven't had these back. I have not had them back. Let's look at the one at the bottom. Yep, so return ID. It says here the item has been delivered. Really, eBay? How do you know that? Where's the tracking number? Look, started, delivered, refund by 2nd of December. No. It says here, read carefully, now that the item has been returned, please refund the buyer. No. How do they know the item's been returned? How do they know that? There's no tracking number uploaded. Look, return details. Let's see. Order. Reason doesn't fit. 20th of October, return started. 5th of October, item purchased. Yep, so they started return 15 days after purchased. Where does it say? Where's the tracking number? Where does it say? Where's the timeline that the item was sent, that the item has been delivered? There's a tracking scan. No, there's no tracking scan. This is eBay being sneaky, trying to trick you into refunding the buyer when they don't even know if the buyer has actually sent the item back. Now the item has been returned. How do they know it's been returned? The buyer didn't confirm that the item had been shipped. This is dishonest and it's sneaky. And don't pay a refund unless you've got a tracking number, and unless the tracking number says returned, there's a delivery scan, and you've got the item, then you pay a well, even if you haven't got the item, if you've got a tracking scan back to base, even if you can't find it, you still have got to pay a refund. But in these cases, there's no tracking number, there's no tracking scan back, and eBay are dishonestly trying to get you to or get me to refund money. I was almost going to do it the other night, and I realized, wait a minute, there's no tracking number. I haven't got this item. Where is it? No, it hasn't been returned. That's the truth of it. Or maybe it's been returned and they've not used a tracking number. I don't know. I haven't got the item. But unless, in fact, if I have a look at them both, these are both overseas. These have been shipped from overseas. Now, if it arrives, even without a tracking number, as long as I can see that it's the right item that's been sent back, I will refund. Yeah, I don't require a tracking number, but I'm certainly not going to refund just because eBay have told me it's been delivered, because I haven't got it. So that's my policy. I will refund even if the item comes back, no tracking number, no problem. I will refund even if they've not done the protocol and sent it back tracked. I will refund because they've returned it. That's fine. I haven't got a problem. But if I haven't got it, if there's no tracking number, no delivery scan, nobody's getting a refund from anywhere. These two cases, I believe, will eventually close out in my favor without any penalties whatsoever. And I think that in these cases, probably the buyers who are overseas have changed their minds about sending it back. That's probably what it is. Or maybe they will arrive eventually. So who knows? But definitely don't fall for this delivered trick. go and look at the details and see if it's been sent back, and if there's a tracking number, and if there's a delivery scan, and if not, don't pay. Okay, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed that and found it useful. Bye for now.